right, welcome back, my friends. We've got 2 more matches left for tonight. Luke has decided to take off for the evening so he can get some rest. Tough loss, unfortunately, for him. Moving on, we have the Luthien Dragonborn taking on the Taurian Nationals in whatever Taurian Nationals' home field is. So let me switch the whatchamacallits up real quick. And then the away team is the Dragonborn. And we need to get the spirits out of there. Alright, there we go. I don't like that look. There we go. Alright, let's load in our unit list. We have the Nationals versus the Dragonborn. And I gotta assign a few people around. Change owner, Shinigami. Add a bot. Call it the Nationals. And yeah, you thought you were the only one with one.
I'm surprised anybody else is bringing one.
Well, yeah, that's all I got. I got nothing on that one. I just, I don't even know. I went with a longbow. I don't recall what the Nationals have in their roster off the top of my head.
I outweigh them. I outclass them.
35-ton advantage. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 points in battle value. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, go ahead and double check your players there. They should be straight, hopefully, other than the one option that we had to fix as far as tactics and the initiative bonus.
Yep.
Let me take a. Yeah, let me pull up the Nationals roster real quick. I don't recall what they have as far as their pilots. Let's see. No tactics and only one pilot with 3 edge that's not in a mech tonight. So whatever's on the board is on the board. Yeah, I am going to roll 1d8 real quick for the Nationals to choose their home edge. They have rolled a 3, so starting in the northwest, they will be taking the northeast corner. I just set myself to start in the northeast corner. Way to fucking go. I did this like 4 or 5 times during the freaking match last week, too.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready, I need you to roll 2d6 to see what kind of sponsorship opportunities are available for you.
King Crab, Cortana Vamsi, 2-1-3-1, 2-1.
Oh yeah, 3 edge and 1 tactics.
Yep.
I actually had to write that down at one point. Yeah, Vamsi's 3 edge, 1 tactics. Same thing with Rikstad, and then Tikarum, 3 edge and 2 tactics.
Yep.
So it looks like the Dragonborn are in a good position so far to break their losing streak and start climbing up the ranks.
What are you talking about? I broke my losing streak last week.
In a match that was more exhibition than regular season play. But I will concede that you do have a point.
Coming in first with that many teams on the field is no easy feat.
No, it absolutely is not. Absolutely. Especially in a match that could very easily have gone in any other direction at any point in time.
Okay, Dave is 3-3, 3-1.
And interesting also that Tikarum has that extra point of tactics and is in a light mech. That is going to make that light mech a scary proposition on the field. Alright, when you're ready, I need a 2d6 roll to see what kind of sponsorships might be available for the Dragonborn.
This is interesting.
What's that?
Okay, that works. It's glitching on the LBX ammo, but it's coming up right in the select munitions loaded at start.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Is it okay to drop ammo at the beginning?
Absolutely, if that's your choice. Or if that's what you want to do. Don't feel like carrying around a couple extra tons of explodey bits?
Right.
Because as we know in the past, that has been a major problem for here at Max. I shouldn't be laughing at that.
That and it's a 10-round game.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily need all that ammo.
I'm carrying enough ammo that if I want to go slug all the time, I can go slug all the time. If I want to go cluster the entire time, I can go cluster the entire time.
Yeah.
But I do not need 6 tons of ammo.
God damn, that's a lot of fucking ammo.
Yeah, I'm debating whether or not I need the SRM-6 ammo.
Oh, come on, you know you want the SRM-6. That's
Actually,
always fun.
I can reduce it to 10 in each ton. So I still have the ammo on both sides, but it's not more than I have to be carrying.
Right. I'm gonna do the national sponsorship thing here while you're finishing that up. Oops, 2d6.
Yeah, go for it.
They rolled a 6, so once again, Taurian Nationals don't get a sponsorship offer. God damn, that's... You know, when we started the season and every single team got sponsorship, the fact that hardly any are getting sponsorships tonight is weird.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's how that goes sometimes.
So I want what, a 7 or above?
Yep.
Sponsorships. Which section is sponsored?
I'm gonna say section 9. Let me look. Yeah, section 9. 2d6 to see what's available, and then assuming you have a 7 or higher, then you have 3d6 plus marketing bonuses, which you don't have any, plus the minor fighters from the first roll, if any. Got a total of 7. That gives you some sponsorships available, but negotiations are taking longer than expected, -1 on the 3d6 roll.
Yep. That's fine. Better than nothing.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me that 3d6 when you're ready. An 11 for a total of 10. 10 is +1 to gather intelligence rolls.
Yep.
Not a bad one to have. Wasted on NPC teams, such as the Industrialists, and I want to say, actually, it's the Debutantes that have +1 to gather intel. So, really not useful for either one of those two teams, but... Anyway, alright. The Nationals have chosen the Northeast, so I just need you to take the Southwest, and then we can get started.
Well, let me write down my sponsorship first.
Fine. I suppose you should take notes.
+1 to what?
Gathering intel.
Gather intel. Sponsorship start MSSE.
Yes. Ooh, that's a good one. I need to remind Luke.
And sponsorship end.
It'll be the mid-season special event in the next season.
After the MSSE next season, right?
I guess since we started after, then yeah, so week 5.
I'm just putting 3023 after MSSE.
Yep, that works. I'll probably put something slightly different on the roster that I keep, but as long as we get the same idea.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. So, Southwest Edge, and we will get started. And the Taurians will rip you apart, and I'm gonna laugh the whole way.
Right.
I'm gonna laugh if that king crab takes a lot of damage. That king crab's got a +4 wealth, or excuse me, +4 wealth cost for repairs. So whatever damages it takes, it automatically has a +4 on top of it because of the unique items loaded on it. Same is true of the other advanced battle mechs previously won. It was +1 wealth per item, up to a total of +5. I think one mech was capped. There might have been 2 mechs that were capped, and I don't remember which ones.
Well, I know the Warhammer 7A was capped at 5.
Yeah, that was it then. I think it was the Warhammer, and there might have been another one, but I don't remember if it was actually selected or not.
Why is the king crab so high? What is special?
The ERPPC, I believe it was ERPPC.
What
The
ERPC?
Hold on, stand by. View. Excuse me.
They're just regular PPCs.
I may have miscalculated. Let me look through it real quick. Fusion engine, double heat sinks, endo steel.
Okay.
So that's 2, and the LBX, or excuse me, LB10X. That's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Case is 4.
What's 4?
Case.
Case. Okay. Oh, it's got case. That's right.
Yeah. So dumping ammo, while helpful, not necessarily as needed as it would be in a caseless mech.
Oh yeah.
Although dumping it just reduces the number of critical slots available to be smashed. Well, in theory, anyway.
Spider, Griffin, and King Crab. Did I put in tactics? Yes, I did.
Yes.
Edge 3 on each.
Yep.
All things checked. Why are you still marked as northeast?
Because I marked myself as northeast, and didn't change it. Because I can't change it. I mean, I can change it to any edge I want. I just can't choose it to no edge, unless I choose center, which doesn't make any difference.
Right, you just put it on any and you're fine.
Start.
Because
Any.
exclusive, I unchecked exclusive.
Oh, yeah.
Resave.
Say that one more time?
Resave the options.
Oh. Save. Figure out where I saved it to. RPG games, my creations, Trios League. There we go. Okay. All right. Whenever you're ready.
All right. Set that. Set that. Set that. Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Click on done, and away we go. That 1,500 battle value difference is quite possibly one of the highest ones we've had yet.
Well, not my fault.
Nope.
I just have better mechs.
Indeed. That king crab itself, I don't even remember how much battle value is on it. I'll see here shortly. Probably got something like 25 or 3. Got a bunch of woods to walk through. Indeed. Where to put that king crab? Decisions, my friend.
I
Do we?
think right here is going to be fine.
Alrighty.
And king crab goes last again.
That is helpful for you. Not so much for the Nationals. But still plenty of room to where movement order isn't as important. Although that Phoenix Hawk did scoot forward pretty far. Don't forget about the turn timer.
Yep.
Really curious to see what that King Crab could pull off with those PPCs and LB10s. Scary combination. 40 points of damage on those two weapon systems. Let's see. LRM 5s at the King Crab. LRM 20s at the King Crab. None of them hit. Large laser hits the King Crab. That's that's light damage on the King Crab. And King Crab's response, I missed it. Did he hit?
No, he did not hit.
That is unfortunate. But still early. Lots of booms to come. Turn order. Looks like your team is moving last, thanks to your tactics bonuses.
Yep.
I was thinking about this the other day. I'm not sure what maybe, actually consciously recognize it, but tactics may be more important to an individual or the team than edge. Because tactics determines when you move. Edge really only applies to getting a second chance for a bad roll.
Yeah, and you'll notice how often I've been allocating that point to tactics.
I know, I've been thinking that myself, and that's why my pilots are starting to pick it up as well. I don't know if you noticed or not, but that tactics bonus is super nice, especially, we saw how it really worked out in my favor last week, despite the fact that some of the effects of it were unintended because of the commander initiative bonus. But getting that +2, even when others have a +1, can make a big difference in turn order.
Is that a swamp?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
could you imagine? Could you imagine the king crab being taken out the same way the little crab was? I am far too amused by that. The swamps reclaiming the crabs. Somewhere underneath all the quicksand out there is a collection of crabs and king crabs building their own empire. Well, I wonder which mech is about to die next. I feel like that Phoenix Hawk is about to eat some shit. Hmm. Bold move. But that spider might not have too much of a problem. That longbow's got minimum range of 6 and only a couple of small lasers, if I remember right.
Exactly. Ooh.
2 medium lasers. But with your movement modifier, that should help mitigate chances of being smacked. We'll see here in a moment. Interesting choice. I wonder if firing on the Phoenix Hawk would have been a better choice. Did the Phoenix Hawk jump and bring the to-hit number up high?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you're in a big fat mech like the King Crab, you just ignore little mechs like the Phoenix Hawk for a round or two. Alright, King Crab takes a little bit of damage. King Crab takes a little bit more damage. Ooh, a head hit gets re-rolled with edge. Longbow. Taking internal structure on that left torso. 3 solid hits to the left torso. That's impressive. Alright. Longbow. Internal damage takes it up to moderate. Let's see. Spider slaps the longbow. Griffin smacks the longbow. That longbow took a lot of rounds. That is... wow. Alright. That longbow might not have many days left on this planet. Go ahead and click done when you're ready. I'm good.
Alright.
Phoenix Hawk, 10 heat.
Yep.
King Crab is moving first.
No.
And the Griffin.
Damn.
The Spider is moving second to last, followed by the enemy Wasp. Wow, the turn have tabled. Well, your Spider should be able to... I believe the Spider moves after the longbow. I don't remember now, so that might be helpful. Moving into the Phoenix Hawk's face. I approve of this bold strategy. Well, the one thing with moving your mechs so early is you'll see where they move, and your spiders should have a chance to respond.
Yep.
And you've got some good coverage there with the Griffin, it looks like. Phoenix Hawk doesn't quite go around to your backside like it should have.
Well, if it goes around to my backside and faces the king crab to where it
Yeah, it'll still eat a PPC from the Griffin.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious to know where that Wasp is going to go. Which one is he going to go after? I'm going to bet he's going to try to make it to the Griffin. Can the Wasp jump? I think it can.
Oh, yeah.
696. Oh, the Wasp isn't as fast as I thought it was. It's a slow light.
Pretty much. It's tiny. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more annoying. Like an actual Wasp. You know, like a Stinger. It's not like a Locust or a Jenner. Another reason why I like the Jenners over some of the other lights. They can move a lot better. Interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's see. Come on, give me the damn pop-up. Okay, interesting, interesting. Yep. The Wasp in a weird angle, firing on the Griffin. Okay. Seems like poor placement, if you ask me. Like, really poor placement for that Wasp. Like, super poor. That thing had to burn movement points just to turn away from you. Weird. Very weird. But, huh?
It happened.
I mean, let's be honest. This is not the worst thing that we've seen the bot do. It's not like the Wasp all of a sudden was an 80-ton assault mech that decided to take its PPCs and go home. Or turn its backside completely to you and burn extra movement points to do so. Ooh, 9 out of 20 and 12 out of 20 missiles slapping the King Crab, along with a few others. Still light damage on the King Crab. Wasp gets a shot off on the Griffin. The Griffin's at light damage now. LB-10X cluster ammo on the... Oh, jeez, I got confused here. Okay, PPC, LB-10, LB-10, pellets, slapping the Phoenix Hawk. Phoenix Hawk is down to internal structure, so that's going to take it up to moderate right off the bat. And more stuff at the longbow, but nothing big.
This is not going as fast as I would like.
No, I was expecting some... Oh, the King Crab got kicked.
Yeah, but I've got a pilot in there that pretty much auto-succeeds.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Initiative in your favor this time.
Completely.
Yep. Interesting movement choices here. Look at that. Your spider doesn't even have to move. And I think you got an elevation difference there? Or is that just the terrain? Level 0. Level -1. You do have... I mean, it'll be a light kick to the back of the head. But still, it's a kick.
Yeah, true.
I mean, worst case, you'll trigger a PSR that maybe the longbow won't make. Alright, coming up after this match, we have our final match of the evening. The Marik Industrialists hosting the Lyran Debutantes, the so-called Battle of the Deep Pockets. Mostly because both teams are incredibly rich compared to the rest of the teams. Both teams sitting at a little shy of 200 wealth each. One at, I believe the Marik's at 185, and the Debutantes at 197, I think. They've just been racking in the money and not had anything really, any real expenditures needed. They could, both of them teams could easily field a whole nother team just for them. Subcontract their work out. That'd be kind of funny. Stupid, but funny. Alright, I'm fully expecting some big booms here. I predict a Wasp getting kicked, taking a 20-point kick. I'm predicting a Phoenix Hawk exploding. And I think we'll see a Longbow have an itch on its back that will suddenly disappear. Those are my predictions for this round. And then we'll see the spider walking on the back of the longbow, as though to crack its back. Well, my apartment is finally starting to cool off a little bit. It's not as hot as it was an hour or two ago, but I have drank so much water, even with the meal in it, that I'm already tired of drinking it.
Yeah.
I'm at like a bottle and a half just since the stream started at about 7:30 this afternoon, or this evening. And I'm going to be drinking a lot more of it tomorrow as I go to work outdoors in the 85+ degree heat. Alright, let's see what kind of... Oh! Your King Crab pilot burning more edge. Stay alive. Let's see. King Crab takes some damage. King Crab takes some damage. Critical hit on the CT. No effect. Phoenix Hawk losing critical slots left and right. That takes it up to heavy damage. Ooh, a shoulder hit on the Phoenix Hawk. Spider smacks the longbow exactly like I thought it would. No armor remaining on the right torso rear. Let's see what the physicals phase produces.
That Phoenix Hawk stayed up.
Yeah, he did. It might have been better for him to fall down. And just stay down.
Oh my god. Hold on. I have my choice of an automatic kick.
You could, well, listen, I made my predictions. You don't have to do it because I said that's what you were going to do. It's your team. You do what you want. I'm telling you right now, you kick that Wasp, that's a 20-point kick. That Wasp is going down, period. Because more than likely, whatever you kick, you're going to destroy that section. There's nothing on that Wasp that could take a 20-point hit, and probably not the Phoenix Hawk either. This is gonna be glorious. What do we got? King Crab kicks the ever-loving bejesus out of the Wasp, cripples it by blowing out a whole ass leg. Alright, Wasp crippled. The Griffin kicks the Phoenix Hawk. Armor destroyed, more critical slots lost on the Phoenix Hawk. I've already got it up to that level. And now the longbow. Heavy damage because it's losing critical slots. And we've got a pilot. Oh dear. Okay, we do have a pilot injured, I think.
Oh man.
We got 2
That
pilots
spider
injured.
almost.
Critical hit at explosive equipment, re-rolled. Critical hit at explosive equipment, re-rolled. Critical hit on a
What?
heat sink. Your spider almost judo chopped a fucking ammo bin.
Yep.
Twice.
Pilot of Wasp. Takes 1 damage, 1 total hit, blacks out.
But then it gets re-rolled.
Rolls.
So they still
Takes
get damaged. They're damaged. So Beach takes an injury. Is awake. Seville also takes damage. Manages to make their PSR to not be knocked out. So that's 2 pilots injured.
Yep.
No serious injuries yet. They will be available as of right now next week for the Nationals, but this match is not looking good for the Nationals. All 3 mechs are fucked. They have taken some hard hits. Griffin, Phoenix Hawk, Wasp, King Crab, Spider, Longbow is our move order for this round. Round 5. Not bad, you said?
Yep, not bad.
Nope. I am expecting that Wasp to either withdraw or eject. Possibly the Phoenix Hawk as well, because it took a lot of critical slots. So I was partially correct in my predictions. The Wasp getting the shit kicked out of it. The Phoenix Hawk, I was calling for it to explode, but it didn't happen. But it did lose an awful lot of bits and pieces. The Longbow had an itch scratched.
Yep.
We'll call that 2 for 3 on my predictions. Waiting for... Oh, it's your turn. That's right. Oh, okay. Wasp is abandoning unit. Who got the kill on the Wasp?
The King Crab. Very obvious.
Oh, yeah, duh. That should have been an easy answer on my part. My bad. Wasp. King Crab. It is abandoned. Phoenix Hawk is standing and looking like it should have just stayed down, to be honest. Like, throw the fucking towel. You got a King Crab that's beat up a little bit. It's mostly armor damage, superficial damage. And you're deciding to stand up. I mean, that takes balls, but not a lot of brain.
Right.
Yeah. And the King Crab still has movement options coming up.
Yeah.
I think it's the Longbow's turn now, but I could be wrong. Oh no, I think the Longbow goes last.
It's King Crab right now.
Okay.
You know what? I am going to leave the King Crab right there.
Alright. No reason to move. Finish off. Oh, never mind. We're not going to count that blackout. We're just going to assume the Wasp surrendered. As opposed to actually ejecting.
Right.
And we've already applied kill credit, so immaterial. Shooty shoots. Phoenix Hawk dies this round. Longbow possibly takes some big hits. Let's see what happens. Alright, I see my predictions are already wrong. Uh-oh, I saw something flicker right before the screen changed. The Griffin is taking some damage from the longbow. It's shifted targets. But it looks like the Griffin is fine so far. PPC at the longbow. LRM 10 at the longbow. And here we go. Ooh, Delhay takes a hit. Wrong team. There she is. Let's see. Longbow. PPC. LB10. LB10 cluster. And Spider gets the kill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Spider gets the kill on the longbow and injures the pilot Delhay for a total of 3 hits on her. But Spider gets the kill credit for the longbow. LGB 1, and looks like that longbow has a very strong chance of never seeing daylight again, as center torso is destroyed. It'll get a 1d6 roll after the match, and that is 2 mechs down. And it looks like the Dragonborn might have found their legs and are able to get up and run in the runnings, the standings. Wow, that was some very poor word choice on my part. Anyway, it looks like the Dragonborn may just become serious contenders. Phoenix Hawk losing a leg, that's crippled. Mark that too. Let's see. Crippled. Pilot is down. Pilot is taking a second hit. Mech is down. I would be willing to put money on you hitting the 75% mark at this point.
We're very, very close to it.
If you're not at 25% battle value remaining, you're going to be, like, super close.
Yep. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. End phase. 94% battle value destroyed. And that is a win, my friends, for the Luthien Dragonborn, breaking their 3-game losing streak, and probably going to bump them up at least a couple spots in the rankings. Let's take a look at what is still available on the field. And in the graveyard, we have a Wasp, and we have a Longbow, utterly destroyed. We're going to roll 1d6 real fast. And we rolled a 4, so that Longbow is non-recoverable. That is unfortunate for the Taurian Nationals.
Aww.
I know, you have so many tiers for them. So many tiers. Alright, let's take a look at... Yeah, I know. Let's take a look at your accumulated victory points here. Get to the right page. There we go. Alright, we have the Wasp, which is a light mech, defeated, 1 point on top of the 3 for winning the match. And we have an Assault, destroyed outright for a total of 7, for a total of 11 points. And we have the Taurian Nationals that scored a grand total of 1, it looks like, because they didn't accomplish any kills. Bad XP for all the pilots. And let's take a look at fan mods, starting with the winning team, the Luthien Dragonborns. +1 for the win. +2 for destroying the enemy's mech. That's +3 total. We don't have any other that we can use, so go ahead and roll 2d6 for me, please. You have a total of +3 on this.
Just want to get that record over there.
Oh, was that you that sent the message?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what am I rolling?
2d6, please.
For...
Fans.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But you get a +3. That's a 10. That should be a +2. Let me double check. Oops, wrong one.
Excellent.
10 is +2 fans, taking you up to 7. And for the Nationals, -1 for losing, +1 for boom. That cancels everything out, so no modifiers for them. Rolling a 2d6 for a total of 3. That is gonna suck. A total of 3. 3 minus 1 fan. That's gonna be rough for them. Total fans of 3. I already know the math because this is the third match in a row where the victory point total was 12. They're going to receive 6 times 3 is 18. And you are going to receive 12 times 7. I need the calculator for that. Oops. 84 wealth. Plus your 34 right now takes you up to 118. And I will do repair costs tomorrow when I update all the sheets. So yeah, so congratulations, Darius. What's that?
Week 5?
Yeah, this is week 5.
Okay, and then...
Oh, you're looking at your spreadsheet stuff, huh?
Yep.
Let me pull yours up on my side so we can update it together. Just waiting for my slow-ass computer. It's normally not this slow, but for some reason it is tonight.
It was 12 on the VP earned?
11.
11?
Yep.
And why'd we multiply by 12?
So it's you add the winning team and the losing team victory points together, which is 12 because you got 11 and they got 1.
Okay, so yeah, the total victory points is 12.
Incorrect. That's for the math. I'm sorry, for the wealth. Your victory points is 11. That's what's going to be scored. Why is this? Oh, there it goes. Jesus, that took a long time. Let's see. VP earned 11. Fans gained 2. Hold on. What? 77.
What are you looking at?
Oh, hold on. Oh, fans. 1 second. Okay, I see what you're talking about. In the VP earned in the bottom.
By both.
Yeah, 12 and then 2 fans, which will give you wealth gained this week is 84. But up at the cumulative VP, you'll add 11 to that, taking it up to 17. Yeah, I see. I see now where we were confusing each other. Specifically, I was just being confused and stupid.
Okay, and then you said you were going to do repair and maintenance costs tomorrow?
Correct.
Do I have any medical costs? Did anybody get injured?
None of yours. So that'll be nice. Yeah, none of your pilots got injured. So that's good.
Excellent.
When you're ready, click done so we can get to the next match, please.
Yeah, I already did that, so done. Change my team to no team, and do your thing.
All right, starting off, we've got the Industrialists and the Debutantes in our final match for the evening, the so-called Battle of the Deep Pockets, as NPCs have made note. This is the Debutantes. So we'll name them that, and then we will assign the mechs to the Debutantes. And then we will assign... Those are already mine. And then what was it we had to look at? We had to look at initiative bonus. Okay, that's what it was. I need to look at my initiative bonus. All right, let me pull up my roster for my team.
Okay, on the Debutantes team, Yamura doesn't have any of the edge checked.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, none of the Debutantes have their edge checked.
That's frustrating. They were the first team I actually loaded into. That might be actually why. I may have forgot that when I first put them in. I don't know. It shouldn't be happening like that. I guess I'm gonna have to really thoroughly scrub my roster in Mech HQ.
Mech HQ can be a useful tool, but it can also be a cheetah.
It'd be a true pain in the ass.
Yep.
Where are my industrialists? Okay, so I have Copeland, which is 2 edge. I have Omar, which is 2 edge and 2 tactics, and Kosi, 2 edge. Alright, so...
You could give me control of the Debutantes.
Nope. I beat your ass once, that's all I needed to do. And then I almost beat your ass again last week. Omar has 2 tactics. Configure. 2 bonus. Double checking for Omar. Yep, 2. And then Zhao is not in because Copeland and Kosi doesn't have any. So that's the only one there. And then, I just need to double check Edge. Configure. Edge 2. I think everybody has 2 edge. Let me see.
Is Monica supposed to have 3 edge on the Debutantes?
Possibly. I'll have to look in just a moment. I'm double checking my guys. 2 edge. Not playing. 2 edge. 2 edge. Okay. So 2. 2 and checked. 2 and checked. Alright, now let's look at the Debutantes real fast. Alright, let's see. Havlicek has 3 edge. None of them have tactics. Who else is on there? Yamura, Tarik.
Debutantes is packing light.
They've got 2 injured pilots that are out for another week. That otherwise would have. What's that?
Mech-wise.
Oh yeah. They've got a heavy and a medium. They've lost 2 mechs in the last few weeks.
They don't have funds to replace them.
They do. I haven't actually spent their money yet, which I will be after this week. All right. Yeah. Only one had the 3 edge. That was Havlicek. Let me double check that. Tarik and Yamura, right? Yeah. Yamura and then Tarik. Yeah. 2 each. So Havlicek is the only one. Marik's are the home team, so I'm gonna choose South. That puts them in the north.
The only one of your pilots that has tactics is Omar.
Yeah, Kosi doesn't have tactics, and Copeland is a new pilot I picked up this week.
Oh.
Yeah, getting an elite pilot. I was like, holy shit, nobody's gonna believe me that I rolled this. All right, 2d6 for sponsorship. I rolled a 7. That's going to give me a -1 on my 3d6. 16 -1 is 15. Now I gotta get to the correct page. Alright, seriously, what number did I just say out loud? 13? 16? I have a 15. Okay. 15 gives me +2 fans per win each week. That, oh my god. As long as I keep winning, the Industrialists will have a redonkulous amount of fans, and therefore money.
Yep.
That is, it's gonna be crazy. And for the Nationals, I'm sorry, not the Nationals, the Debutantes, roll 2d6 to see what kind of opportunities. They rolled an 8. I believe that is also a -1. Yep, -1 on the next roll, so 3d6 -1. 7 -1 is 6.
Medical costs reduced by 1 level each week.
That's helpful. Med costs reduced by 1. There we go. Alright, we are all set, I think. Let me get back to the Megamech page. Teams are selected. I need to change my team real quick, so I'm just going to go to team... Nope, that's not the team button. I'm going to go to team 2. And off we go. I'm bringing the Flashman out. Darius, if you could click done, please.
Yep, just getting back to that screen.
Yep. We got 2 Thunderbolts on the board. The Lyran's Thunderbolt is the more Steiner of the two, the 5SS. But my Thunderbolt 5S has been reliable for about 2 matches now. Alright, let me get this set up.
Have a much higher BV.
Oh, I forgot that I gotta change this. So let's get the Dragonborn out of here and put the Debutantes up for the away team. Get the Nationals out of here and put the Industrialists up for the home team. And then put this somewhere where it doesn't really get in the way. Okay, there we go. Alright, Flashman is first man up, 5'8" movement, and 2 large, 2 medium, 3 mediums, and a couple of rear facings with another large laser and an AMS. So this will be fun. I'm just going to put him there. Next up, we have the Jenner 7F.
That was a special one.
Yeah, the Flashman.
Yeah.
Put the Jenner over there so he can go and cause havoc immediately. And then lastly, the Thunderbolt. Machine guns, large laser, 3 mediums, LRM-15 and SRM-2. This could be a very very dangerous mech to face. Put him there. And away we... What's up?
2,500 difference in the BV.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't even look at that. Oh, wow.
I rounded up, but yeah.
Yeah, that's... Oh, boy. Gee, I wonder who's going to win. Alright, we're going to scoot the Jenner all the way up along the edge. You're going to want them to win. They're not going to win. And I absolutely am not stacking the deck in my favor. I just...
We'll see how quickly that Flashman goes down.
We'll see. He might not. If I remember right, though, the Flashmans are a little on the not terribly strong side for armor. 12 or an 11 on the Thunderbolt. I did want to make the Thunderbolt my primary target first, so go ahead and hit him with the Jenner. Too bad my Jenner was the first one firing, though. Let's see. Large laser. What's that?
Don't you hate that?
I do, really. It's going to take it up to 28. I guess 26. It's weird how that... Oh, it's 8 heat, not 10 heat, dumbass. That's all we got there. And then we've got 9 to hit with that. And a 7 to hit with the LRM-15. Alright, let's see what we got. Looks like a lot of shit... Excuse me, a lot of shots didn't hit. Although it's funny that a little shit would have worked. Alright, Debutantes TDR5SS takes some damage, so it's light. And in return... Wow, none of their shot hit me. Mine hit theirs, but not a lot. Just some light armor light armor damage, chipping the paint. Let's see, what do we got? A couple of medium lasers. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Ooh. I really want to rush right up to that Thunderbolt. What's my Thunderbolt's movement? 4, 6, right? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets super close. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Ah, Jenner moving early. What do I want to do? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a +2. Wolverine hasn't moved yet, but I really... Fine. This may not be the best move I've ever made, but... You think you're slick putting that wasp in my backside. You know I got a whole ass Thunderbolt right here, right?
Are you gonna get another cheap win?
I don't know if you want to really call it a cheap win, but you know, sometimes things work out the way they do for a reason.
Okay. I'm referring to the awesome.
I mean, listen, I don't know what happened on that awesome. And I did feel cheapened. I don't know if that's really a word, but, you know, I definitely felt some sort of way about it, because it shouldn't have fucking turned out that way. That awesome should have stuck around for another round or two.
At least, yeah.
This wasp. This wasp is going to have a tough time of it. Alright. Well, that wasp did get my backside. That's okay. My Thunderbolt is at light damage. My Flashman is at light damage. Flashman eats some more rounds, but he's okay. All of my shots hit the Thunderbolt. And the Wasp is now at moderate damage because it's taking Eternal. And the Wasp... What am I looking at here? Rerolled a critical. It's fine. And it's still standing. We're going to kick the enemy Thunderbolt. We're going to kick the Wasp. Because, of course, we're going to kick the smaller mechs. Uh-oh. That's not good. My Flashman just fell over. Let's take a look.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
What did I say?
Yeah,
Called it.
That's some bullshit, too. Look at this. So, needed a 3, rolled a 4, because I was kicked. Needed a 3, rolled a 2. Copeland... hold on. Oh no, he's good. He fell, but he didn't hurt himself. The enemy Thunderbolt missed a kick and was kicked, and is now taking internal damage as well. And the pilot is still safe. Seatbelt check complete. Let's see. All of their team is moving before me. So, yep, I know some mechs that are going to get fucked up. Do I want to use Careful Stand? No.
You just clicked on Do Not Bother again.
I did. Probably shouldn't have. I thought about that after I did it. Wait. You must make the file. Oh, that's because I'm getting up.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Stop that. Here, then there.
Yeah, you never check that box that says Do Not Bother again unless you're sure.
Yeah. And then... No, I don't want to do that because that's going to bump my heat way up. But I will do this. Alright, let's see.
Talk about a brawl.
Yeah. Indeed. Yep, that's the one I want. Alright, an awful lot of back shots going on there. Let's see what happens here. AMS engaged, knocks down some of the missiles coming at the Flashman. Flashman takes a few hits, he's fine. Thunderbolt takes a few hits. He's fine as well. Flashman takes a few more hits. He's fine. And then we get a chance to blow out the backside of a Thunderbolt. That Thunderbolt loses a whole leg. Yep, that Thunderbolt is crippled now. And then my Thunderbolt takes on the rear arc of the Wolverine. Wolverine is damaged. Generator does the same. We didn't get any good booms on that Wolverine. That was disappointing. Thunderbolt falls over. Pilot takes damage. Yamura. And the Wolverine makes it stay standing PSR. Oh, man, I kind of don't want to kick this guy because he already lost a leg, but it's combat. Oi, 15 points wherever it lands, guaranteed. Wolverine, gonna kick you too. Need a 4 to hit for 13. Left arm destroyed. Right torso, left torso, 1 armor remaining. And my Thunderbolt missed his kick, but is still standing.
Yep.
And all of my team moves first. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Oh no, I read that wrong. That was the heat. This is the initiative. This is the initiative. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid sometimes. Okay, what do we got? Jenner can't quite get into that Wolverine's rear arc, but he is gonna run up and hit him.
Now the Thunderbolt 5SS also is at 9 heat.
Yeah. Well, that's a problem for him.
That's pretty good for you.
Flashman. What do I want to do with you? You know what I could do? What level is this? Come on, give me the damn level. -1. So is that. The Thunderbolt stayed in, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Whatever. He's gonna die next round. Not this round. I'm busy taking out the Wolverine. Oops. Oh, come back. Alright, let's see what we got now. Thunderbolt takes some heat. Flashman takes some heat. Shit. Where am I? Wolverine Wasp. Hits my Thunderbolt. No biggie. Jenner kills the Wolverine's AC5, taking the Wolverine up to heavy damage because it's now taking internal and critical slots. Flashman gets some hits in. Wasp loses a whole ass arm. Where's the Wasp? That's heavy damage, and Wolverine is still standing despite all of. Oh, I get to kick him in the face using the punch table. Uh-oh. Flashman left leg taking internal damage. Fuck. Wolverine took a critical slot off of that Wolverine. It's already at heavy damage. Jenner is down for missing a kick. Pilot is okay. Wolverine and Flashman are still standing. Moving now into round 5. Initiative, my Flashman moves second. My Jenner and my Thunderbolt move last. Flashman, oh, the Thunderbolt is immobile and prone. I think he tried to stand up and knocked himself cold. Alright, so we're going to ignore that guy altogether. And in the meantime, back the Flashman up. I knew something like that would happen. That's okay. No. Can I get... Yeah! Fuck you, you little wasp. And then lastly... that guy. Yep, Thunderbolt attempted to get up, blocked himself out once, re-rolled, and blacked himself out again. I don't know if I should say blacked himself out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 32.
If Ymura had one edge remaining, why didn't she continue trying to not black out?
I don't know. Maybe it only allows so many attempts? That's my only guess.
No, I've run straight out of edge because of pilot rolls being an 11 to stay conscious at 5 hits.
Yamura has 2 edge. And it looks like she used both. Well, no, it only used 1 and knocked itself out again. Right. That is weird. I don't know. Flashman taking some damage, still fine. Wolverine losing criticals left and right. Center torso rear on the Wasp. Critical hit on the engine. That's going to cripple the Wasp.
Yep.
Let's see. And then the Wolverine takes a few more hits. All pilots making PSRs. Physical phase. Kick the Wasp in the back of the head. Need a 6. Destroyed. So that's a kill for the Jenner.
Yep.
Doing exactly what the Jenner was meant to do. Destroyed by section destroyed center torso. That Jenner, or excuse me, that Wasp might be cored out. At least that's what it looks like in the damage readout. Alright. Moving around 6. We've got Thunderbolt, Jenner, Flashman, Wolverine, Thunderbolt.
Yeah, it's cored.
Jenner's a little hot. I want to back him off.
Good choice.
This guy is still good. I don't want him getting my back, and I know this is kind of a dirty move, but I'm gonna put my back to the edge of the map. And then I'm gonna put my Thunderbolt directly in that Wolverine's face. Oh wait, Wolverine's withdrawing. Who beat the Wolverine last? That would have been the Thunderbolt. Pretty sure. I'll give it to the Thunderbolt. WVR. Kill. So I will not be moving towards it. It looks like I don't really have to do anything until the Thunderbolt pilot wakes up for them to eject or something. I'm not going to fire at a downed mech.
Yeah, the Thunderbolt TDR-5S gets the kill on the Wolverine.
Correct.
Unless
it was the Thunderbolt was the last one to fire on it. The Flashman lit it up first.
The Flashman is the one that did all the critical damage to it, though. So that's up to you which one you wanna.
I'll give it to Omar. It's not that big of a deal. Salama Omar is the pilot's name. My Thunderbolt pilot.
Okay.
We're all just gonna stand around this this downed Thunderbolt and see if it's gonna wake up. Oh. Thunderbolt makes a piloting check to get up, fails, hurts themselves. Yamura is at 3. I'm about to call victory on this match because there's no point.
Call it.
And there we go. Alright, unfortunately didn't get a lot of booms. Uh-oh.
The Wasp that was cored.
Yeah, only Graveyard.
Graveyard.
Yeah. Well, that's good for them.
Yeah.
TDR Wolverine was defeated. Alright, 3 points to the Mariks, 1 point to the Debutantes. Let's look at victory points first. I defeated a medium mech for 2 points. And I defeated a light mech for 1. I suppose technically I defeated that heavy mech that never surrendered because we victoried it out. Because if I declare victory, they're going to declare defeat, which is basically the same thing as surrendering. So technically, I defeated that heavy mech. Like, tactically, it was defeated once it went down and never got back up again.
Are you really going to have that be how it works?
I'm debating, and probably not, because it does seem a little... I don't know what the word is, I can't think of it, but it does seem a little shisty. I'll just take that, take the 6 victory points. Yeah. They get 1 because they didn't do a damn thing to me. That's a total of 7 victory points. 7 times 1.5 is 10, rounding up to 11. Divided by 3 times 2. 8 points. Blah. 8 wealth multiplier, 3 wealth for them. Let's look at fans. I've got a +1 for winning, +2 for 4 streaks. No big boom, so it looks like I have a +3 total. No, wait a minute. We had a melee kill. Physical attack kills a mech. So that's a +2. Because the Jenner kicked the Wasp. That's a +2 there. So that's a +5 on this 2d6 roll. Six. 6 + 5 is 11. That is a +3 to fans. Yep.
Jeez.
That's 12 fans. 8 times 12, I want to say, is 96. I did not mean to open Edge. Get out of here, Edge. 12 times 8. Yep, 96. 281 wealth. Repair costs are going to be a little bit higher because of the Flashman's uniqueness. Moving to...
Did the Flashman get hurt?
Moderate. So, heavy at moderate is... What is that? Just out of curiosity. Heavy mech, moderate damage, 4. And it's going to cost 7 to repair the Flashman alone. Equivalent to a normal heavy being heavily damaged or a medium being crippled. Slightly more than. Alright, for the Debutantes, -1 for losing. I don't think they get anything else, though. No streaks, because their streak's broken. No mech destroyed. Yep, so -1 on the 2d6 roll. Total of 5 minus 1 is 4. That's going to be a -1 fan. Total number of fans is 9. They still earn 27 wealth on top of their 197. That puts them at 224 going into the next week. And that is that for our matches tonight. Let me go ahead and put this image up.
Don't forget to spend some of their wealth to replenish their stock.
Yeah, they definitely need it. Fortunately, they didn't lose a mech, but they are down 2. I believe they had a Zeus and maybe like a Phoenix Hawk or something like that was blown out in the last couple weeks. I don't remember exactly what they had.
Well, this is why I keep a log.
You know, I was looking at when I was putting everything together for the slides. The slides that I do at the beginning of the episode or whatever. I noticed that despite losing 3 matches in a row, you still managed to get a kill or 2 in each one of those matches and kept your fans up at a respectable number so that you still were walking away from the matches with more money in your pocket than you went in.
Yep.
And I'm trying to figure out what you were doing that the Science Spirits weren't, and I realized it's the kills. The Spirits haven't been able to kill anything yet. I think they may have gotten like 1 or 2 kills somewhere along the way, but it hasn't been enough for their bank account. Go ahead.
Tonight they got some kills.
They did. They did. What did they end up earning for this week? Unfortunately, they did anyway, because I believe they beat Luke's team. They picked up 60 wealth tonight.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to replenish their ranks. The team that has now got my eye insofar as financial insecurity, we'll say, where are they? Is the Nationals. But they did walk away. They earned 18 wealth on top of the 9 they started with. So that's going to put them at 27 wealth. Not a bad place to be. So they should be okay. I don't think there was any other team, looking at my notes and stuff, I don't think there's any other teams that are financially in danger. No, everybody's in a good spot. Some are in a very good spot. Like even the Debutantes are sitting at like 200 something.
Yep.
224 versus the Marik's 281. Incredible numbers to deal with. Like I said, I wasn't joking. They could literally field their own teams and subcontract their gameplay out. Yeah. All right. Well, that does it for this week, my friends. To let the viewers know, I don't remember if I said this in the beginning or not. I know I briefed my players before we started. This is the last stream of the Grayland Trios League until, I believe, I'm going to shoot for running week 6 on the 11th of June. I've got some family stuff coming up over the next few weeks that will interfere with a regularly scheduled streaming broadcast. So this is the last one before we take about a 3, almost 4 week break. So look for the next GTL episode on, the 11th of June. I'm going to shoot for that. Hopefully I can get everything that I need to get done set up by then. But in the meantime, join us tomorrow night. We've got Celasta with Friends, also known as Conversations on Loading Screens, where myself and 3 of my friends decide to take on the game Celasta Crown of the Magister. And then Tuesday, the exciting return of Blood and Glory. We are kicking off the year 490 AD. And let me tell you, from my notes that I have been prepping for that year, there is a lot of shit going on. And so we will barely get 490 started before we disappear for a few weeks. But when we come back in June, 490 is going to get hot. And not just because it's the month of June. And then lastly, on Wednesday, we have Second Star, Traveler 2300 AD role-playing experience. As the characters should be... Yeah, they'll be leaving the Wolf 359 system and heading to Bessières. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's a French word. Bear with me. What's that?
How is it spelled?
It's spelled in a French manner. It's Bessieres. So, and I looked it up. I actually Googled how to pronounce it correctly, and it is Bessières.
Yep.
As to how it's pronounced, but I'm not French. I'm still gonna fuck it up.
It's actually a slight Z on the double S.
That's entirely possible. But anyway, Darius. I'm sorry. Yeah, something silly like that. The French language is so difficult for me because I spent a combined number of 7 years in Spanish and German in high school.
Well, 9 times out of 10, if you see a double S,
yeah,
it actually is a different letter that doesn't exist in the English language.
That's German. That definitely does that. It's called an Etset.
Yes.
It looks like a fat bee.
Yep.
With a tail. Basically. It's a bee with a butt plug. Wow, okay. That got dark. Let's get out of here. Darius, any closing words before we wrap it up?
Oh, nice to finally have a win on a one-on-one.
Indeed. And I like how you put that little qualifier on there. And a one-on-one. Canopians, hard loss. That was disappointing. Good win for the Spirits, unfortunately, not so much for the Honeybees. But we'll see how everything shakes out when I get around to doing the stats for this week's worth of matches. So, anyway, my friends,
I'm really interested to see where I ended up.
Let me see. Quick guesstimation. You picked up 11 points. You're gonna move up two spots at least, I think. That's a more of a guess than a rough calculation, but we'll see shortly. We'll see shortly. All right, my friends, we're gonna get out of here. Have yourselves a wonderful time. Be safe. Do what you got to do to take care of you and yours. And as for me and mine, we're out of here. Have a good one.
Later.